Good day, campmate. Guess what? It's day 6 of the 8th day program. I don't know about you, but each day keeps getting better for me because I'm really just going back, looking at my vision, my intention, who's on my team, what is my focus, what's taking my mind share, so I'm paring that down to what's most important, and what are my leadership skills, how can I be a stronger leader, make those hard, easy decisions now so it's easier in the future, looking at the principles of people I can mentor with. Today is about innate. As a chiropractor, that's what we work with. There's a thing called innate intelligence in everything in nature. Think about a seed, a tomato seed, planting it, turns into a tomato and creates seeds year after year. What's the difference between a seed of a tomato and an oak tree? We are all totally different. So we have our own innate intelligence which makes us human beings and runs our body. The intelligence from the brain flows from above down and from the inside of the spine out. So that innate intelligence that's running the body, if you're not having to think about it, there's also an innate brilliance, an innate gift, an innate seed in our spirit that wants to come out. And when we let that germinate and when we spend time with ourselves, it's like we're watering that seed and it starts to grow and it starts to get bigger and brighter. So we want that innate gift that you have inside you to come out. In your meditation, just listen and ask a question. What do I want? Who am I? What is my purpose? And those questions will come out. And then you got to look at what are the decisions I need to make. Pare down that mind share so I'm using my innate gifts. So if you look at your journal today, the first page it says, what am I passionate about? Well, I don't want you to actually use that page yet. If you filled it out, you can go ahead and do that. But we're going to do a skill mill on that on Saturday morning to kind of wrap some things up so that your passion is even bigger and brighter and more filled with life. Okay, so when we looked at the innate, what am I most passionate about? You don't need to do that one. I do want you to look at your totem animals because the Native Americans, they looked at certain animals that were their spirit guides per se. Whether it be an eagle, whether it be a hummingbird, whether it be a dove, whatever that is with the air animals. Okay, could be a butterfly, could be a dragonfly, could be a bumblebee. If you think about it, bumblebees, they shouldn't, by all physics, they shouldn't be able to fly, but bumblebees buzz all over and fly. It's amazing if you look at all the different animals on the earth and how that innate intelligence causes them to keep replicating. That universal intelligence that flows and affects everything from the planets to the tides, the seasons, that innate intelligence that flows throughout our universe is what's guiding us. So we talked about fire, space, air, water, earth, all those things, we're part of that. So we want to be in line with our universal intelligence, innate intelligence. So if we look at animals on the earth, am I a stallion, running by myself out in the space, or am I a golden retriever that's just as loyal as can be? No matter how many times you get kicked, you're loyal. Are you a bunny rabbit hopping around? Are you a tigger? Are you a ground squirrel? Are you a pig? Are you a cow? Are you a bull? I mean, all these different, you can look at, start to think of different animals, and you can see sometimes it's like, I have certain traits of that, but you can actually transform, and you can transform the animal that you might want to become. When we've done this at camps, it's amazing how people thought of themselves as a pig, and they moved actually from a pig where they just sat around, did nothing, and got eaten alive, to something where they were actually a stallion, where they were running with a group of people to make a difference. So totem animal is very important. To the water, okay? Are you a trout that's stuck in a fish hatchery and can't go anywhere and you're just waiting for somebody to feed you and then you'll get eaten alive? Or are you a dolphin, one of the smartest animals on the planet that's continuing to use your brain the way it's supposed to be and actually protect other animals? Are you a big whale just kind of cruising around doing what you want? Are you an octopus trying to grab a hold of everything? Okay? Are you a water bug? Okay? Are you a tadpole that's going to turn into a pollywog that's into a frog? There are so many different things. So look at air, look at earth, and look at water and see what animals you write down. You could choose a couple of them, but we're going to do a process where you can actually transform the animal if you have this identification with these different animals. The purpose and passion questions, important that you do those because that'll help when we do the skill mill on Saturday morning for what am I most passionate about. So take some time, really spend some time on your purpose and your passion. Go back, look at the labyrinth. What are my self-worth and my past, my relationships, okay? That helps with thinking about your purpose, your physical body, your spirit, what awakens your spirit, and your mental. What are you focusing in on? Go back and look at all those things. Now, innate needs is very in-depth. We'll be going through some of that on Saturday morning also. So you got to look at, what am I most certain about? And then I trust. What am I most uncertain about? But uncertainty is also variety. Okay? Where am I feel most significant or important? Okay? Where do I have contribution or growth? Where do I where is my spirit? Where is my spirituality or devotion? Where is my connection or love? All those different innate needs we need. And so when you look at that, you want to look at who, what, when, where, why. Who makes me feel most certain? Who do I trust the most? What makes me feel most certain? When do I feel most certain? Why do I feel most certain? And you can look at each one of those, who, what, when, where, why, and you can see, well, I feel most certain when I'm at work. Okay? I feel most certain around this person. I feel most important when I'm at this. I feel most connection with this person. I feel most connected with myself at this point. When do I feel most connected? When I'm doing a certain activity. So who, what, when, where, why with the innate needs. But we'll do that skill mill. But start to look at just those needs. When do I feel most certain? When do I feel most connection? When do I feel most growth? What am I doing? And you can jot down some of those notes in that innate needs section so that it'll make it easier when we roll in on Saturday morning skill mill. Our innate needs are what create fulfillment in our daily lives. We want to look at each one of those. Our innate gifts, some people might have needs in some area, and other people it's not that big of a process. If they're being met in one area, you're going to migrate toward things that make you feel better. You're going to go away from it. So maybe there's something in a relationship, something in what you're doing, your work. You're going to have a charge on that. We want to move that to a neutral place. Now, there's the circle with the 3 arrows. Who am I? What do I want? What's my purpose? We're also going to show a synthesis of how you can do that after you've done the innate needs. So there's no need to use that page. That's a Saturday morning. So innate needs, write down some of the things with each one of those. When do I feel most certain? Who, what, when, where, why? And then we'll actually do the process of what do I want? Who am I? What's my purpose when we meet again on Saturday? Use your innate gifts. Really think about what makes your heart sing, what really brings you energy, what makes you smile the most as you go through the day, and make sure that you write those down when you answer the passion and purpose questions. Have an awesome day. I look forward to just a couple days from now being back with you again for Saturday morning. Talk to you soon.